Hi, Iowa. In this week's Sit Rep, I want to quickly share how we are making the federal government more transparent for American taxpayers, supporting our men and women that wear the uniform, both law enforcement and military, and protecting Iowans' hard-earned money. First, Iowans expect the federal government to be transparent. That's why I introduced the Extraordinary Measures Transparency Act this week. This bipartisan bill will end secrecy at the Treasury Department when it comes to spending your hard-earned dollars at times of crisis or potential default. Enough is enough. When it comes to the government taking advantage of the American taxpayer and their right to know how their tax dollars are being spent, this bipartisan, strong piece of legislation will proudly move forward the disclosure of the true cost of so-called extraordinary measures that the Treasury Department uses to extend the debt ceiling. The bottom line, the federal government needs to control spending. It needs to get it under control, and it shouldn't be using budgetary gimmicks that cost the taxpayer. Second, this was National Police Week, and I want to say thank you to every law enforcement officer. We are proud of you, unequivocally support you, and will stand behind you. When we say back to blue, it's bigger than our support for your job. We know our streets, our communities, and our country is only safe because of your service and you and your family's sacrifice. Know when your family is thinking of you, we as Americans are always thinking and praying that you will get home safe for what you do for our community. To honor our most upstanding Iowan law enforcement this week, I was honored to award the Medal of Merit to several of our Iowa law enforcement officers. Thank you for your service. We've got your six. I was also proud this week to support the Police Act, who would make it a deportable offense to assault a police officer for anyone illegally in the country. In the wake of assaults on Border Patrol officers being assaulted by illegal immigrants, this cannot stand. Finally, as a member of the House Financial Services Committee, we continue to push back on risky lending behavior that caused the collapse of banks like Silicon Valley Bank and others. No community lender, bank, or credit union in Iowa that supports our Main Street livelihood, our farmers, our families, should ever be on the hook for what risky lenders in places like California and New York do. I'll continue to fight to ensure that we are holding the big banks accountable who take on risky measures and making sure that Iowa banking community who are doing the right thing are not paying the price. With that, it is such an honor to bring your voices, concerns, and questions to Congress. I cannot say thank you enough for the honor and privilege of being your fighter out here in Washington, D.C. Look forward to seeing you soon, Iowa.